on? Welcome to our little world. Hey, it's Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. So, today, we are gonna get some paint out. And we are gonna get some dirt out. And we are gonna make the King City coal mine area not look like snow. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. King City coal mine area, Park Gulch area, it looks like snow, so we got paint. That's what we're gonna do today. Paint and dirt, I think. All right. Hey, Jim is here, and he's working on his area of land that we deeded over to him. Okay, so before I do any painting, I'm just kind of going through and I'm gonna kind of match some of the stuff, carve it up, get rid of some big chunks like that guy, big white chunks of hydrocal or whatever, so just kind of get cleaned up a little bit. We need to get some paint on this. Again, this is mostly an experiment, so I think this is working pretty well now that it's all kind of stacked up. Seems to be helping and blending it together more. Don't forget to vacuum edge it. So I do have a little bit of a rock mold here, and normally I paint that stuff first and then do the ground. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of paint on this, at least that way there's something. Okay, so I don't really know what color I was going for, but at least it has something. We'll come back at it with some more color later. It's more of a green color. Whatever, they'll be fine when we're done. Okay, so here we have raisins. No, so that's kind of like sifted dirt mixed in with a little bit of grout, lighter color grout. Kind of found a good mix that seems to match the existing stuff. Got paint, we're gonna put the paint down. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw some dirt on there and use the paint kind of as glue. At least it gets that base layer. We'll come back and add more later. So I'm gonna get started on that. This is already sifted, but wasn't as fine as I really wanted, so I got another sifter that's finer. Let's see if this works. Because the paint's not going to hold all this down. So I'll come back with glue and water and get it all wet, and then that will help glue it down. Probably the alcohol and water, 50-50, yeah, glue and water. And then the grout helps it stay together. I think I saw someone on YouTube use grout. So I don't quite know what I'm doing in here, but I'm just kind of wetting the brush down and dab that in. I don't think I want to get it too wet. Mainly just trying to get rid of the white. And probably come back with some other paints. Yeah. Mainly want to get rid of the white. After you've watched all these other videos, I am just now seeing if this is actually going to work. Hey, I think that's kind of working. We can come back later with other colors if we want, but my main goal is to get rid of the white and not have a ton of paint on it. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. So all of you that have like gone out there and bought ceiling tile, because I did, the good news is I think it actually will work. So John is over here. I can't show you right now, but they're working on putting sensors in for signals. And Scott's over there. He's working on the Kenosha Pass area. I just don't want you to think these videos are all about me. Woo! I'm lightheaded now. So, as I said before, I don't expect all this dirt to stick to the paint. I'll come back later and add some more glue and water down to the paint, so that will help it stick more. Okay, so this gives me finer dirt. Put this on the road. And I know this back edge is icky. We still gotta work on that. All right, so I stopped for a minute because I had to change battery in the camera. But let's go around and see what other people are doing. There's Jim and John over here. They're working on different projects. Jim's working on this, replacing this siding here. So, oh, nice. So this used to be, a long time ago, had like, it was like concrete where the track was, and it went through that. So there was a couple layers of some kind of paperboard that brought that up. Bless you. So Jim cut that all out. So that's gonna be much better. So John is fine-tuning this little replacement of track. So again, in our last video, we talked about how this is one of the areas that we had to cut the layout in half. Put a little piece of splice track in there, but it just wasn't great. So we're adding a longer piece in there, and it's much better now. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here and see what Scott was working on. Back over this way. Over here is what Scott's working on. He's working on putting this turnout in, getting ties down. This is our Kenosha Pass area. So he's actually putting ties down. He's drilled a hole through there.
My first time.
Hopefully, did you drill a hole through there?
Yes.
Yep, there's a hole in there for the tortoise. Yeah, so this is his first turnout. Of course, I give him a curved wide turnout. Here, this should be simple, throw that in. So, he's doing good. And yes, Dad's in the mountain working on stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to work on this, because my paint's open and it's drying out. So we should probably get back to that. Scott's heading out. Okay, so here's where we are with this. We put some paint down, and on top of that, we put a mix of real dirt and grout. So that will kind of stick to the paint some. Most of the dirt and grout is still loose laying on top. So when I get back out here, I will actually put a coat of glue on all of that. So Jim's bridge goes right here, but this rock actually, I kind of like the color of it. Came out kind of greenish because I threw a little too much yellow paint in there probably, but it's kind of cool, I think. Sounds good. In the last video, we Made this little spot for the superintendent's house by the mine. And now we got dirt and paint up next to that. That turned out pretty good. I think it still fits in there. I kind of cleaned it out. Should be good. Another shot of the mine with wonderful blue painter's tape. Okay, so this part of the video was actually shot on a different night, a different day. I came back later on so that I can get some glue on the top of all this stuff now. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we put the paint down and then put the dirt and the grout mix on top of that. So only just a little bit actually stuck to the paint, so we need to add more glue to this. Up here though is this road, and I'm gonna brush away the heavier pieces of dirt because we want the road to look different, and who knows, we might put some other dirt on there too. So I'm gonna just kind of brush away the heavier, thicker bits of dirt from that area. Trying to remember where the road goes. Okay, so this is a mix of water and alcohol. So kind of spray stuff with that first a little bit. My spray bottle that I use to put glue down, of course, is clogged up. So this is gonna be tedious. And keep in mind that this actually has grout in it too, so we're not like mixing it all up with the water, but I think that definitely will harden up. Okay, now that that all has a healthy coat of glue, a lot of times I go back over it with some more dirt on top of that. Even if not all of it sticks, but at least some of it will, and it will definitely fill in some of the spots that kind of bubbled up. Okay, so I got a bottle that's at least dribbling out, and that's quicker than the little eyedropper thing. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I'll check back with you in just a moment. Oh my, that's close. So my dad just made up some more glue and water, but he put hot water in it, and maybe that'll help it not get clogged as easy, because they're getting clogged really easy. Shield. Okay, so this is what it looks like all wet with another coat of glue and another layer of dirt. So we kind of redid this road a little bit. Where's my finger? There it is. Moved all the buildings out. And so it's all dark colored because it's wet. And we will see what it looks like once it all dries. But this is what it looks like now. It's all basically a big mud pile right now. So a lot of water on there, a lot of glue. So we'll see how that turns out. So that's, you know, the initial layer of dirt plus at least one more layer of dirt, maybe more in some other areas. And when you put the dirt down, I mean, you're gonna put other stuff on top of this, either like static grasses or other just fine foliage, foam, ground turf, who knows what. So, you know, there's lots more to do, but it is not white as snow anymore. So this is good. So once it dries up, we'll vacuum stuff off, clean the track real good. And I don't know. I really don't know. That was not a really good sentence. I'm just gonna stop talking now. And now, back to the regularly scheduled part of the video, now that we've interrupted everything else. So, back to that. Whoop, went back a little too far. Okay, I'm over here on Jim's land that we gave him. And looks like he has got this spiked down now, this track. Looks like maybe he's gonna end it right there. So we haven't tested it out or anything, but I think he's got that spiked down now, that siding. So that's good. And John kind of got that painted up. Could use some ballast, but looks really good actually. Looks a lot better. So we haven't talked about this in a while, but this is Romley, and we have a kind of a hidden reverse loop in here just to add to some operational stuff. This is actually going to be a mill right here, and Dad's been trying to get a piece of track in there. All right, so that's the end of the video. That's the end of the night. Scott was here, I was here, Don, my dad Don was here, and Jim was here, and John was here. I think I got everybody. So anyways, yeah, that's it. So, you know, ring the bell so you get notifications of new videos. It's down there somewhere. And subscribe, hit the like button, do all that type of stuff. Tell people about it if you like it, if you enjoy it. Tell people about it. If you don't, maybe don't say anything. But, all right, so anyways, that's it. That's it. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for watching and all that stuff.